Hey everyone, CPO here, and in this video, you're probably going to be bored. I'm just throwing that out there right now. This is more for me than it is for you guys, but I figured I would share regardless. This is my first time out on the kayak with my dog Radley. I bought this kayak. It's a Hobie Mirage Lynx. I got it to get out on the water and start taking up kayak fishing, and I just thought it would be a good intermediate between having no boat and a boat, because I just don't have the place to store a boat and don't want to deal with that. So we'll rent a boat when we want to go boating, but when I just want to go out and spend a few hours on the water, I thought the kayak would be great. And I think the dog is going to love going out on the kayak with me. So this is our first outing. So the kayak is great because it is light enough. I can easily car top it, and I've been working with getting Radley comfortable being on the back of the kayak in the pool at the house, and I think he's to a point now where I believe I know how he's going to respond. So it's time to go out on our maiden voyage on the lake. So that's what's happening here, is we are going out. I did bring a fishing pole, but it's really not about fishing as much as it is about spending time with Radley on the back, and then also sort of trying to figure out this fancy fish finder thing I have. And so I brought a fishing pole. I don't expect to spend any real-time fishing. It's, like I said, more about just getting out for a couple hours. Although I did learn a lot of lessons. First lesson is don't sit on your fishing rod. So the whole kayaking thing is not new to me. I've owned kayaks before, and I've kayaked before, and I've kayaked fished before, but it's been a long time. And this is my first pedal drive kayak. So I'm kind of excited to get familiar with it as it pertains to fishing, not only inland bodies of water like lakes and ponds and things like that, but also getting out inshore fishing off the Gulf of Mexico and in the Tampa Bay area and in the river system in Tampa Bay. I also plan to go offshore fishing. So yeah, I have lots of big plans, but for now, it's just a couple hours before work that I wanted to get out and see how Radley does. And spoiler alert, he did really well. So I'll just let this play, and you can see, if you're interested in this sort of thing, what it was like to be out with the dog on the kayak. I do have a pad for him in the back. I have a Kong crate pad. It's designed for kennels, but I figured it would give him a nice soft place to hang out, and it fit well on the back of the kayak. So, and he is wearing a life vest. There are lots of alligators out in this area, and last time I was out on this lake, I saw no less than 4 of them swimming around. So, you know, if he does happen to go in the water, I want to give him a good chance of being able to get back into the boat pretty easily. So the benefit of the life preserver is not only it helps him with buoyancy, so he doesn't have to work as hard to stay afloat, but also it has a big handle on the back, so I could reach down and grab him with the handle and pull him back on the boat. And I actually practiced that in the pool as well at the house, unintentionally, but he slid off the back like he wasn't paying attention. Spatial awareness, he's still trying to figure that out on a kayak, and he sort of slid off the side, and I just pulled him back in with his handle. So it is working out great. And I need to figure out how to turn off all the beeps on the sonar. So that's one thing that I definitely figured out on this trip. And, I did have fun fishing. Didn't catch anything, unfortunately, but I didn't spend a lot of time really looking for fish. I did find out, though, that Radley is a good sheriff's office and fish and wildlife deterrent, because they were rolling up on boaters, and they were sort of checking us out, and I waved at them, and Radley barked, and they didn't even bother coming over to me, probably because I'm not a motorized craft, but I did watch them go and bug other boaters. Not sure exactly what they were looking for, but they didn't seem to have any interest in me, so maybe that was the dog, who knows. Anyway, guys, I'll just let some of this play, and I'll give you some music to listen to. If you like it, that's cool. If you don't, apologize. I don't even know why you're still watching it at this point if you're not enjoying it. So. And if you're waiting for more Golf R content, don't worry. I do have part 2 of the lowering kit, the airbag kit install coming, I promise. I wanted to spend some time with it understanding any nuances, any changes I need to make before I make the video. So it's coming. This was a quick one to put out, so it goes first. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.